set this last part up here. Sorry, it takes me a minute here. How is it going, guys? Live on Oz Opinions here, and I'm on my mobile, so I'm hoping everything's looking good. Bear with me just a moment, because I'm going to use my television for our chat, so I will be able to see what you guys are saying, and hopefully I'll be able to get this out. Let me see if there's a share option on here, because I've got people that are going to want to be on here, so there. All right, let's choose me, and let's see if I'm live right now. On this day in 1977, what would that be all about? Holy crap! Look at me, I'm on TV. Hey, Tick. Tick in the hizzy faux shizzy. So, ladies, we are. Yes, I was informed by the lady of the house that she would like to see me once more having my beard. So I opted to once more grow my beard. Yeah, the refresh came up because for some reason when I was clicking on that part, it did a weird. I don't look level here on Prig. And I'm trying to use like everything here. The problem is like all of my shit is being a pain in the ass, as you guys can see. Burp. Yeah, if I can ever get this to set up right, we'll be good. There we go. Except we're freaking tilted. There, that's a little bit better. Not my ideal way for shooting vids. You guys know that. Oh, that sucks. Sorry, bud. Yeah, I just got back. Lauren and I went out and did some shopping. Oh, this thing. All right, we might have to go handheld for a bit, guys, because my damn holder here does not want to properly hold my shit. And that is totally because of the type of, stay there. It's because of the type of tripod I've got. It's a really crappy old tripod, so yeah, Lauren and I went out shopping, and we pretty much, she took the day off because, first of all, she was gone for the weekend, and when she got back, she wasn't feeling good. She ended up getting the cold that I had all last week, and that the kids, yeah, I'm feeling a lot better, thank you. Lauren's the one who's getting it now. We had to pick up some Sudafed and stuff today, for her portion of it, and then while we were out, we picked up some stuff for me for my birthday. We did a little bit more Christmas shopping for the kids, and we ended up getting ourselves an early Christmas present because we've been needing new sheets and bedding and stuff like that. So we just said we were out anyways. We wanted to sleep tonight on more comfortable stuff, so we just said, screw it, we're buying new right here, right now while we're here. Although I do got to say something right now. I'm looking at my video on the TV, and quality-wise, the video on this is wicked good. It's at least on par with my typical camera that I use for shooting my vids. So if I can work this out, I might use this a little bit more often doing our lives, and then I can use my computer for other things while we're on our live. That might be good over on the Transcendent page. But for Oz Opinions here, I mean, you know, we're a totally different thing. So, yes, today is my birthday, and I want to say hi to my mom, dad, and sister who are watching this. But they're not on, like, their computer or anything, so they can't pop through a message on the chat, but I do know they're out watching this right now. And actually, Curtin, if you take and you press the up button so that the little thing displays at the bottom, you can go to the part where it says like and click the like, which will show up on there and show that you liked the stream. It's really cool when people do that because, like, you guys should. I don't know if you guys can see the like count, but if I go in on mine here and I click the like on that, you'll see that there's more now. It's just a really cool little thing. Oh wow, we got 4. So we got a couple of people saying like, "Thank you guys." So yeah, yeah, I'm showing 4 here. Oh. Yeah, so I am. Wow, cool. That's awesome. I love seeing the shit pop up like that. This channel has been doing really well. We have gone in since we had our Thanksgiving time, which the Hisense video has really exploded on here. As of last I checked, we were over 5,000 views on that one video. So because of that video, people have been coming to the page. They've been liking my stuff, and we've seen an increase in viewership as well as an increase in subscribership. We've gone from being at like around 60 a month ago to like 72 now, so we've had an increase of like 12 just on this channel. The other channels have been a little bit slower, which is cool, but they're getting views, which is good. I was hoping to get to a milestone today so that we could have some kind of, something nice going on, but it didn't work out. But that's okay. That kind of shit happens, We're working with something new here. I'm still learning things. I'm still learning what is working for you guys, what you guys are liking, to know what to focus on here on this channel. Obviously, my other channels are already kind of niched out, so it's a little bit easier. The gaming channel's way easy because I just got to go on and game. Here, it's a little bit more difficult, but the holiday videos have been doing pretty well. So I think I'm going to be working more on those. I'll probably be popping out a couple over the next few days. I'll try to get them out. Today, I had planned on doing a live here anyways. I was thinking I might do one on my other channel, but I think right now, still coming off of being ill, and running around yesterday, running around today, and wanting to spend the rest of my birthday with my girl. I I think you guys would understand if I didn't go live on Transcendent, and if I waited till tomorrow till we did our Twitches, before we do more stuff. And I am still a little bit recouping. I'm still a little bit stuffed up. Nowhere near as bad. I mean, like, in comparison with last Monday to today, I literally was laid out on this couch all day Monday. From the time I got up until like noon, I was laid out on this couch and I didn't do shit. At noon, I went up and went pee for the first time because I didn't want to get up off my ass. And then the rest of the day, I laid down here and didn't do shit. I stayed down here because I knew the kids would be coming home and everything, and I didn't want to be up on the couch or up in the bed and have to hear them up there. I figured down here would be easier, and I didn't even eat dinner that night. So in comparison with a week ago today, I am 100% in a different place of health-wise. I feel totally better. And I'm pretty sure the kids aren't going to see this. They don't typically. I know. Maybe I should see if I can't even let them know. Because they've been asking for one of these lives that they could be on and hang out with. But you know what? Maybe I will do a quick share to that. Bear with me just a quick second here. Let me see if it'll let me share it. There we go. All right. If they make it in, they make it in. If not, that's cool. But yeah, we got a lot done today. I got a nice new pair of pants, a new long sleeve shirt, and then a very nice new sweater to go over my shirt. This weekend, on Saturday, we are going out to mom and dad, Lauren's mom and dad, for Christmas dinner. We're gonna drive right out there, do Christmas dinner, stay overnight, and then drive right home in the morning. Um, we're not even gonna get a chance to really visit anybody out there, unfortunately, because I know I would have liked to have pop over and say hi to you, Tick, but it's gonna be kind of one of those. We're gonna get there just in time for dinner. We're gonna hang out there, and then we're gonna in the morning round up the kiddos and right back home. Um, but it's good because we're getting a chance to do something different for the holiday than like last year. We couldn't do dinner with the families. We didn't get to see pretty much Lauren's side of the family. Yeah, definitely. And the other thing is when the weather gets better and I can come out there, like we could hang out outside. We could go out to like the beach or something like that too. We could hang out and chill, and it wouldn't be like so. The winter time can be really difficult because then, especially like right now, for me to come and hang out with you, you'd have to get me, Lauren, and all four kids. And I know, as a person with anxiety, I know how that can be kind of hard to be thinking about. Oh, not just having one person over, but now having like six people. Ugh. So it's but again, we're doing some really fun stuff this weekend. So um Lauren and I actually on Wednesday, hopefully my parents and sister are gonna stop up. They've got some stuff for me for stuff that they don't want anymore for Christmas decorations that I'm gonna put up around the house, and really go overboard this year for Christmas. And then Wednesday night, Lauren and I are going to do date night. We're going to go out and catch the new Ghostbusters movie. I've already got it planned out where we're going to go, and we've already looked at times and everything. We're going to go do that. So we're actually going to take advantage of having some time this week without the kiddos and do some kind of fun stuff just for us. Because we know with the holiday coming, we're going to be very much doing stuff for the kids, doing stuff for the kids, doing stuff for the kids, and there's nothing wrong with that. Don't ever get me wrong. I love my kids to death, and I would never not spend time with them. But when we've got this time to ourselves, it's really good if we can take some of that time, at least some of that time, and just spend it explicitly on her and I, on just us doing us stuff. Like, we got up late today. We laid in bed for a while. I went up later on before the afternoon time, and we jumped back in bed for a bit, and we threw on one of those fireplace things, and we put on some music, and we just kind of laid there and watched the fireplace, the Yule log, and just watched that for a bit because it's nice sometimes to just take that moment when you've got a time of year like this where things are very busy and they're very rushed. And especially when you've got a family like ours. We're a blended family. Lauren was married before and has 4 kids. I was married before and I have no kids or anything, but I've got my cat. And of course, there's my side of the family, so my mom, dad, and sister. There's Lauren's side of the family, her mom, dad, and sister. And then we've got the kids and everything. So whenever you can get a chance in this time of year when you've got family to just have some time with your spouse, with your significant other, and just spend time together and just focused on one another, that's one of the greatest gifts you can give each other, especially at this time of year, because this is such a hectic time to begin with. This is the time of year when everyone gets stressed. There's shopping that needs to be done, and the stores are freaking crazy. There's food that's going to need to be cooked. And it's not just a simple throw it in the oven and be done. There's prep work that needs to be done for almost everything that you're doing. If you're baking, there's all that science that goes into it, and you have to make sure everything's done right and the cooking times are correct. And you leave things to cool down, but you don't leave it too long, because if you leave it too long, well, then your cookies get hard. And I don't know about you guys, but for me, my chocolate chip cookies, I like nice and soft, chewy chocolate chip cookies. Now, maybe it has something to do with the fact that I don't have teeth, but I don't think so, because even when I had teeth, I preferred the soft batch type cookies. Um, my mom makes an excellent cookie, forgetful cookies. They're a meringue cookie that you basically you do your meringue. So you take your egg whites and you beat them until they're really stiff peaks. You add in the mixings. Typically, yeah, I'm the same way, man. Typically, what you mix in is like chocolate chips, butterscotch chips, maybe some walnuts or something like that if you can. Um, my mom can't have walnuts, and right now with no teeth, I can't have walnuts, so I'm not gonna mix that in. But the other stuff definitely, chocolate chips and butterscotch chips are definitely gonna be going in when I make them. And what you do is you turn your oven on, you preheat it to the desired heat, whatever it says. You take your rack and you wrap it in foil, and then you just plop the cookies on the foil, and then you put the cookies in the oven and you turn the oven off and you leave it. You leave it at least 8 hours. You can leave it overnight. That's the best if you can. In the residual heat in the oven, because it's meringue, meringue doesn't need a lot to cook. So the residual heat that's in the oven that's trapped inside there by just preheating it and getting it to heat cooks them. And you end up with this very, very light, very airy cookie that when you put it in your mouth, literally just disintegrates and falls apart. It has that great airy feel to it. And the meltiness of the meringue in your mouth, as well as that butterscotch and chocolate chips as they just melt in your mouth. It's one of the best cookies I've ever had in my life, and I will be making them. Me and Abby are going to be making them. That is my plan at this point. That's the hardest, the most technical cookie on the list of cookies I want to make. I want to make at least four kinds of cookies. I want to make chocolate chips, which I think it would probably be good with one of the twins or Jane. Um, Oatmeal, or I was thinking of oatmeal raisin with chocolate, but I'm gonna do peanut butter with the Hershey Kiss in them. Of course, sugar cookies. I mean, it's Christmas time. What better to do than like a sugar or a butter cookie or something like that? You don't get much better than that, especially if I can get my hands on some cookie cutters and get some really nice, cool shapes. Then maybe get some royal icing and let all the girls decorate their own and like the little shots and stuff like that. They can put the little decorations on them. It'd be really cool. And then, like I said, the forgetful cookies that are going to be an overnight cook. Uh, and then my plan is like for some of the people that are close to us, I'll give them cookies for Christmas. It's a really nice little gift. I used to like when our aunts or like back when I was very young, almost all of our holidays when I was really young, before my grandfather died, almost all of our holidays were at my grandmother's house. My grandmother probably, even though, they raised the better part of 20 kids in the house they were in, um, they didn't have a huge house. In fact, they rented a house forever. The entire time until my grand passed, they had always rented this house. Um, it wasn't huge. It didn't have a lot of room, but we would always have our holidays there. And this is the family that I told you about on the other channels, guys. My mom's family. My mom is one of 20 kids, so this is a big family because you just figured 20 kids. That's a lot right there. Now you add in all those kids with their spouses, and then some of them having other kids, and then when we would have the parties, this would be all of us crammed into this house. So we were there. This was what it was. We had our Christmases and our stuff like that there. We had our dinners there. And my gram almost always had fudge. and there was cookies all the time. There was always so much food growing up. We would go out and back. My uncles would go out and slaughter the chickens, and we would have fresh chickens when we would have it. And they even had turkeys too. So when it was that time, we would have turkeys. And a lot of times back then, it wasn't like it is now where bartering is kind of like passe. There was a lot of bartering back then. And my gram and gramp would barter some of like their eggs and their chicken and stuff for other things that they needed. You know, when you got 20 kids, when you got a big family, you got to make do. You got to do what you can for your family. And sometimes it's easy and sometimes it ain't easy. Like I said, we were out shopping the past 2 days, and we're nowhere near done. We're maybe a third of the way done for Christmas, for shopping, just for the kids. Lauren hasn't even started looking at stuff for me yet. I've got her done, but that was a totally different thing. I did all of my shopping online. So my mom, my dad, my sister, and Lauren, I got done. We decided to do the kids stuff together, as well as I said I would take care of the family gift. So I've got the family gift all set. I've got everything ready. I just need to wrap everything up. But we're gonna be about a third of the way done after we do what we've got upstairs. And tonight we had to go and we had to pick up wrapping paper. We had just bought a 3-pack of tape a couple days ago. I think it was like maybe last Friday, not this Friday past, but the prior Friday, we had bought a 3-pack of tape because the kids wanted to wrap stuff for Abby and myself for our birthdays. And I don't know where it all went. I think I've got one roll of it down here because I figured I was going to have to do presents. But they used like 2 rolls of tape. And so she was like, when we were out shopping today, she was like, do we need tape? I was like, in our house, we always need tape. Always. But we hit some pretty good stuff. We went into LL Bean. I saw a sweater that I really kind of liked, but first of all, I couldn't find it in my size, unfortunately. But secondly, when I saw the price of it, I was like, holy shit. A really nice cable knit sweater. I had one before. I don't know what ever happened to it. I had a beautiful cable knit sweater. It was really, really nice. Had that really like herringbone style to it. It was beautiful. I don't even know how much I had paid for that thing. I'd gone overboard when I bought that one, I believe. But we were looking today, and $110, and I liked it. I thought it was beautiful, and I really wanted it. But it wasn't even as nice as the one that I used to have. So I don't even know what I must have done with that one. I'm slightly disappointed because that thing was really comfortable too. But the one that I ended up picking out at Old Navy, it's really nice. I picked out a nice pair of dark gray slacks, a nice dark gray long sleeve tee, and then a nice kind of dark red. It's a little cable knit, but not really overly cable knit red sweater to wear. So that's going to be my outfit for Christmas. Not just on Saturday when we go out to Lauren's parents, but also here at the house. When we have our Christmas here on Christmas itself. That's probably what I'm going to wear. Unless I can find myself a nice, like, onesie pajamas or something like that, you know? Especially if I could find, like, a Gorgu one or a Rick and Morty one in like, adult sizes. You guys know I'm weird. I got my own little attitude. I got my own little shit that I do. I've seen those onesies, man. They look comfortable as hell. And I'll bet you, like in the middle of the winter, which I personally, I hate winter. You don't need to smoke in the first place, man. Tobacco is bad for you. Tobacco bad. But I understand, you get addicted to that kind of stuff, so it is what it is. Like I said, my dad was addicted for years. You know, he, yeah, he smoked for a long, long time, and it took a lot to get him to quit. The doctor finally told him if he didn't quit, he was going to have a lot of problems, and he finally took that to heart. So, sorry, I'm trying to fix this because it's annoying me in my video here that it's hanging out. I see like the weirdest shit when I'm doing my videos. I will see everything that's out of place on the video, and I'll be like, "Oh, I gotta fix that." And I don't know if it's ADD or ADHD or what. I was told after I got my brain injury, I was told that I had ADHD or ADD, but they never really diagnosed it. They said, "Oh, we think you've got ADD or ADHD," but they never really gave me a definitive diagnosis saying that I had it. But I think I do because I'll be doing something and all of a sudden I'll be off and something will catch my eye and then I'll start fixating and doing whatever with that. Even when I'm in the middle of doing videos and doing live, you know it. You've seen me do it on countless videos for Transcendent as well as here. I've done it a couple of times when I've been shooting videos. In fact, if you guys have been watching any of the new videos here that I've been posting, the holiday ones, the reason, part of the reason I should say, why it's all just pictures and not me actually up there is I realized when I went back that I was focusing on the paper and reading list instead of focusing on the camera. So, and then I'm playing with the paper during it. So I'm like, I can't do that. I can't put that up because it's going to be, people are going to be like, he's not even paying attention. At least if I put it up with the, the pictures and everything, it's like a preview of what the movie is and all that good stuff. And you get to see, some stills from the movie or get an idea of when you're going to be looking it up on Netflix or Prime or Peacock or whatever service I'm talking about at the time. I try to use the box art so that way you can get an idea of what the box art would look like. So when you're looking it up, even if you're just kind of clicking through real quick, you don't necessarily have to look for the name of it. You can maybe just click through and look for that thumbnail that I put up. That's what I've been trying to do with the videos here. I think I've got like 5 more that I have shot. I just need to edit. So we're about 27 minutes in. I figured about 15 minutes to a half hour. I just wanted to come on. I wanted to say hey to everybody. I wanted to thank everyone who, up to this point, has said happy birthday to me. And I wanted to thank my mom, my dad, and my sister for all that they have done for me over the years and for being there for me through some of the hardest parts of my life and helping me to get through them and get to the point where I'm at now, where I now have a family. I have a well-functioning life considering the trials and tribulations that I've gone up to at this point. I have my channels, which I'm very appreciative for, and which, with the help of everyone out there, have been growing on a regular basis. And I'm seeing the potential that this could blow up, and we could see this become something major, I'm hoping. And that's all because of all of you. Yeah, I put the work in, but if I didn't see you guys watching this, if I didn't see you guys coming here, I wouldn't be doing it. It's through seeing you guys come, through seeing you guys say, we want to see your videos, that makes me want to wake up every day and work on these channels. And I wanted to thank you guys for that. I wanted to thank you guys for that Christmas present that you gave me. You guys are my Christmas present. This channel and everything that I do is for my family. And I wouldn't be able to do that without you guys. So thank you all. And please, if you're not already a subscriber, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't already, click that thumbs up like button, because that lets me know that I'm doing good. That pushes me in that YouTube algorithm, so that way more people get to see me. If you guys are willing, share me on your socials. Take this right now. Go down to the bottom and click that share button and share me on your socials. Let other people know what's going on. Let them know what this page means to you, so that they can see me and maybe get that same information, that same thing that you're getting out of this. They'll be able to share with other people. Because maybe there's other people out there looking and haven't been able to find this yet. And if you've done all of that, don't forget to go down and click that notification icon. It looks like a bell. That'll let you know anytime I put up new content. And I do try to put up new content 3 times a week when I can. I have a very strict schedule that I try to adhere to, but sometimes it doesn't work. This past week I was ill and was not able to, so I am sorry for that, but I'm back. And at this point, I don't plan on stopping. This is very meaningful, it's very fun, and I know you guys are liking it. So, thank you all. Thank you for everything. I love each and every one of you. And all of you, please have a great day. And I'll be seeing you very soon. Ozzy out. Bye.